Toby Keith never moved to Nashville, the Music City, even though he knew it would have helped his career. Why did he decide not to move there? And what did it cost him professionally? Before we dive in, I also found some of the places close to Toby's heart on Google Maps. So let's take a look. Toby Keith was Oklahoma through and through, and he was born in Clinton back in 1961. And the family very briefly moved to Arkansas when he was in grade school. After a few years, they returned to Moore, a suburb of Oklahoma City. He graduated from Moore High School, where he played defensive end on the football team. His connection to his hometown was so strong that the ranch he would live on as an adult was situated on the land where he had fished as a little kid.
I grew up fishing the river that runs through my ranch here. This is where I was raised. This is where I come home to.
The city of Moore loves him back the same way, and you can see signs of it on the water tower, and a street named after him following the release of his second album, Boomtown. Some of his favorite eating places are in Norman, a stone's throw away from Moore. Years before this Starbucks came along, he was known to pick up a sandwich or two from this local Norman eatery. And he also helped revive Hollywood Corners, a 1920s-era service station with a unique past. Further down the street is the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, home to Oklahoma Sooners, Keith's favorite team. In his younger days, he also sold soda in the stadium. When he decided to make a career in music, like so many other rising music stars, Nashville became an obvious choice to relocate to. However, Toby Keith never budged in his decision to not make the move, despite the setbacks it caused him in his career. He explained that he can go to his house in Colorado or the lake house in Grand Lake, but nothing feels like home.
I never felt good about moving to another city and living there.
Toby's loyalty to his roots came at a price. Like any other industry, connections and network can play a big role in success in music too. Toby chose to be on the outskirts of Nashville's tight-knit music community. The lack of ties to people in the industry meant missed opportunities and overlooked achievements. He could not become a member of the Grand Ole Opry as well for the same reason. Opry's membership criteria would have required him to be a regular there, something he could not commit to due to his geographical restrictions. And even after belting out chart-topping hits and weeks of being #1, Toby's absence from the Nashville inner circle also cost him many awards.
Because there's only a certain amount of signed up voters in Nashville that vote on these awards. Well, me not living there, but I don't have the network that everybody else has.
However, for Toby, his priorities were clear, and he remained certain in his decision, prioritizing his personal life over awards and recognition.
But I didn't care. It's like, I'll sacrifice that to get to live here.
Keith was not the only country legend who missed out on an Opry membership because of not living in Nashville. Click on the link on left for more. Please do like and subscribe before you go.